This is the world's largest Hanukkah menorah. For over 35 years, it's lit up Central Park South for the 8-day holiday. But for the rest of the year, it's actually stored at a workshop that makes air ducts and garbage chutes. And the guy who owns it, he's not even Jewish.
No, I'm Catholic.
But it's good business for Frank, who's owned All City Metal since 1987. Every year, the maintenance and setup of the big menorah costs about $40,000. The gold paint alone costs $1,400. And getting that menorah to Manhattan from Long Island isn't easy. It weighs as much as a minivan, and it's as tall as the gold posts on a football field.
It's 4 hours to complete, put it together.
This menorah isn't only special because of its size. It's helped spark a movement to make public Hanukkah ceremonies the norm across the world. We followed the journey of New York City's giant menorah to find out how.
Thank you so much. A wonderful Hanukkah to all of you.
All year round, the menorah is stored here in Long Island. About 2 weeks before the holiday, workers pull sections of it out of shipping containers and inspect them for any damage.
The menorah is made out of mostly tubing. Some of it is 3/8 of an inch thick steel.
Because it's made from industrial materials, only professional welders can fix it up.
Yeah, this is not something somebody's going to do out of their garage.
His company actually has 3 oversized menorahs that go up in and around New York City.
There's sections of Brooklyn are over there. This is Manhattan. This was the menorah that was originally built to go up in Scarsdale. Oh, I didn't expect you.
When he bought the business in the 80s, the menorahs came with it. So did the customer who buys them. Rabbi Shmuel Butman, a member of the Chabad Lubavitch Hasidic sect.
I don't think I ever had any doubts. It did beautiful. And he services it very, very well.
Rabbi Butman paid $5,000 for the original menorah. All City Metals charges an annual fee to set it up.
It probably costs somewhere in the area of about $40,000 to $42,000 per year.
Today, the All City crew is loading the menorah onto a flatbed truck.
As you see, it's all looks like pieces of an erector set. That's basically what it is.
You got to be in a certain order, so they can match the pieces.
2 days later, they drive 35 miles into Midtown Manhattan to deliver the menorah. A crane unloads the pieces, and the crew assembles it on the ground. Trevor Lewin's job is to touch up the gold paint before the crane lifts the menorah into position.
This paint is a gold paint, very expensive, but it's a very strong and beautiful paint. The color is very bright and it brings out the beauty.
The crew uses ropes to steady the menorah as it goes up. This year, they get it perfectly level on the first try. Workers then attach stabilizing legs and add weighted plates to secure everything. The last step is to add strips of LED lights. These are a recent addition that make it more impressive at night. All set up, the menorah is 32 feet tall, with an additional 4 feet for the shamash. But there's a reason why the world's biggest menorah isn't bigger.
It needs to be within the line of sight of people who are passing by. This is the limitation that Jewish tradition prescribes.
For most of history, Jews didn't make big menorahs. They celebrated Hanukkah quietly, at home or in a synagogue. That changed in 1974, when rabbis from Chabad organized a public menorah lighting for the first time outside Philadelphia's Liberty Hall. The idea came from their leader.
Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson of righteous memory was the most influential rabbi in modern history and created a Jewish revival after the Holocaust around the world, globally.
The menorah's arms are straight, not curved. That's closer to what the original menorah in the ancient temple in Jerusalem looked like, according to Jewish sources. Rabbi Butman lit the world's biggest menorah for the first time in December 1986. And every year, the first candle is usually lit by a New York VIP, like Mayor-elect Eric Adams. Since then, big menorahs have spread across the world. Today, Chabad celebrates an estimated 15,000 public lightings. They include places where, not too long ago, it would have been unthinkable to host any kind of Jewish gathering, like in front of Moscow's Kremlin or the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin.
Before you go, get your own menorah, so when you come home, with God's help, you'll be able to write your own menorah.
So even if menorahs are limited in size, there's no limit to how far their lights can reach.
The menorah is a symbol of light and a symbol of hope. And that's a message that everyone could take from the story of Hanukkah. A little light dispels an immense amount of darkness.
Nothing in life comes easy. We'll take care of that candle in a moment. Thank you very, very much.